It's showtime.
What's going on, everybody? We are going to have some fun tonight. We are going to be watching the 1987 film Mannequin, which is one that I don't see too many people talking about. Which brings me to our guest tonight, first time on the show, Cody from Doo Loves Movies. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on. I love Mannequin. I actually have not seen it in years, probably since VHS, so it's been a while.
Yeah, so like when was the first time that you saw this movie? Can you remember?
Yeah, I saw it really young. My grandma, I used to live in a small town in Michigan when I was really young, and my grandma owned a grocery store. In that grocery store, there was a movie rentals, location in there, and I remember renting it and watching it over and over again. So I was really young when I watched this, and I would watch it, throughout the '90s. I watched it all the time.
Yeah, same here. Now, kids, before we had streaming services like Netflix and Paramount, we had what was called premium channels, which was Showtime, Stars, like
Mhm.
HBO. And I remember Mannequin being on HBO constantly. So,
Mhm.
like, every time I was on there, I swear Mannequin would be on again. So, I've seen it a lot that way. And I haven't watched it in a while either. So, this is going to be fun. Now, I'm going to say hi to some of you guys in the chat really quickly here. I see Rose here, Hollywood. Oh, dude, we're going to talk about the soundtrack and how great that is in this
Yeah.
movie, for sure. Let's see. That's right. Roundhouse kick that. Roundhouse kick that like button. Fish the film collector. How are you? Good evening.
Yes.
Blu-ray. Zodiac. I call him the Z-Man. Gory Tiger. How are you? Um, all right, man. So what I like to do here when I do these watch parties is take a trip down memory lane. Before we start the film, which is streaming on HBO Max, we're gonna go back and look at the original trailer
Oh,
and
cool.
see how this goes. So let's take a look at the trailer for Mannequin real quick.
Jonathan Switcher
On sex.
loves to talk to his work.
You know, you're the first thing I've created that made me feel like an artist. Don't you like your new scarf?
He never expected
Not especially.
to hear it talk back.
I really think I'm going crazy.
I am so glad you're working here. I never thought they'd hire anyone stranger than me.
You're the only one who can see me like this.
To the rest of the world, he's a disaster.
You're fired.
And she's a dummy.
You are one sick puppy.
But together,
Hey, don't do that.
You weren't so shy when you were creating me.
You weren't so real.
they make magic.
Look at him with the dummy.
Who are you to criticize?
That new stock boy, and I just want you to keep an eye on him for me.
I think I'm gonna handle things my own way. All the girl mannequins disappeared from the windows last night. Film at 11. Yes, my dear, your favorite. She is gone too. Get him! Mine's bigger than yours is! Go get him!
You're magic.
He's talking to the dummy again.
Andrew McCarthy, Kim Cattrall,
You know I would never bother you when you're getting a piece of wood.
Mannequin.
See, doesn't that look like fun, guys?
I'm excited. You know
I'm-
what? Was
I'm
that James
too.
Spader?
That is James Spader. Yeah, very
Sweet.
young James Spader.
It's been so long that I forgot James Spader was even in this.
I
That's
know.
Crazy.
Yeah, have you watched The Office at all?
Yes. Yeah.
So when James Spader's on The Office, he's got that one quote that I love. He's like, "I'm the fucking Lizard King. You don't even know my real name." That's what I think of every time I see Spader in anything.
That's funny.
So all right, guys, let's get started. It's on Max. 0 minutes, 0 seconds. The first thing that we're looking at is the MGM intro here. So we're gonna hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play that bad boy. All right. James Spader's so funny in this, says Rosie. Gory also forgot, so you weren't the only one. Fish Film Collector says this is one of my favorites. What's going on, Matt Facci? Another member of the Four Radsmen there. Who would have thought? I've never seen this. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Faji.
But to be fair, not many other people have either.
you know, I feel like it was a popular movie, and then it just kind of disappeared.
kind of went away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of getting hot chick vibes here. Starting off in ancient Egypt at the start of the movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't seen Hot Chicken forever either.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What is it, like a magic necklace or like or a
Earrings.
scarf?
It was
It's
like magic earrings where like you switch places. Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking it was a scarf or a necklace.
Oh, hi, Ashton. Yeah. So Blu-ray says, "Did you guys see the Texas Chainsaw news?" I saw something. I didn't
Yeah.
really like look into it in detail.
Same here.
Can you kind of fill anybody in if you know anything?
I don't know anything. I just saw somebody post about it.
Yeah, I saw that supposedly something's happening. I heard that it's connected to the 2022 Netflix one.
I know they've been
Somehow.
wanting to do something with that because
So
they did really well on their.
yeah, that was a pretty big
streaming.
success for them.
Did you like it?
No, I didn't like it.
Oh,
But
okay.
like it did very well for like the
Yeah.
platform.
I did like it,
Yeah.
but I'm not. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not my number. It's not even close to the top of my favorite.
No, it's
So-
not mine either. Like I dislike more than I like of that franchise, and I thought the kills were cool. The kills were really awesome. I did like that Leatherface, but outside of that, I couldn't grab on to nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a fun time. Maybe if you're looking for like a good movie,
Yeah.
it's you might want to go watch something else.
I did not watch the trailer for Blood and Honey 2.
No, I saw little snippets of it. It looks pretty good. I haven't seen the first one though.
Neither have I.
Man, I miss these openings where they had like the cartoon openings, like Christmas Vacation.
Yeah. George of the Jungle had one too. You remember
Oh,
that?
did they? Yes.
Yeah, Brendan
That's
Fraser.
another movie I have not seen in
Yeah.
forever. Man, that's probably the last one that's have it.
Yep.
El Getty's in this. Is that what they just said? El Getty from Golden Girls?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. And Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that one.
It's another movie I like a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a diehard Stallone fan. So
I love Stallone, but
Everything-
not all of them were hits for me. I do love Over the Top, though. I think that one doesn't get talked about enough.
I think my least favorite from him is probably Oscar. I love Oscar, but it's probably my least go-to. And it goes to him.
So yeah, she's basically been all over throughout all time.
Mm-hmm.
Fish confirms, yes, Sophia from Golden Girls. So there we
Okay.
go.
I love Golden Girls. You ever watch Golden Girls?
Oh, I love Golden Girls. I just posted a short recently of B. Arthur doing the Urkel dance.
Oh, the Urkel. Okay, I think yeah.
Yeah, I love that video, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way like audiences today would have the patience to sit through a 5 minute opening credit sequence anymore. It's a shame because they were really fun.
Same with like or like not even cartoons, but even TV shows, like
Yeah.
theme songs and everything like that. It's like a quick.
And then you had the classic, everyone turns the head, then the
Yeah.
name comes up.
Yeah. Or they're doing something like like they're like opening the door or in the refrigerator.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, he's at it again.
Yeah. The wacky neighbor's back.
The wacky neighbors that always come over unannounced.
Dude, Andrew McCarthy wasn't everything back then.
Yeah, he was.
One of my favorite comedies and like one of my favorite 80s movies is Weekend at Bernie's. That
love Weekend at Bernie's.
That movie cracks me up. I haven't
I was
seen the
gonna
second
have
one in a
Brett
while.
from. I was gonna have Brett from Good Real Hunting like come on sometime during the summer and do Weekend at Bernie's. We would watch the movie Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh yeah.
But, hey, Tiana from Tiana Loves Movies. How are you?
Tiana, how you doing?
She's got a great channel over there too.
Yeah, she does. She's watching thrillers or no, she's watching raunchy comedies right now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't redone this movie like as a musical, like they did with like Valley Girl. Like this seems like
Yeah.
something like right up their alley. Unless Valley Girl, the remake, did not do well, which I
Yes,
can't imagine.
dude. Imagine if Hollywood had a musical number. You know,
I-
like that would be something. What's up, Mel? My Killer Podcast.
Well,
Okay, J. Jonah Jameson. Parker, hello, you're fired.
that mannequin had like realistic nipples.
Yeah, I know.
You
Right?
notice that? I've never seen a mannequin. I guess do they have nipples?
I've never seen a mannequin like unclothed like that.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. Or if I have, I haven't paid attention.
Right.
I want to say they don't, but
I would hope not.
I mean, I feel like there's no reason to have that. You know,
Right. It's like adding the bat nipples on. Like there's just no reason to do that. Like it's an unnecessary step you don't have to do.
Yeah. I haven't seen Andrew McCarthy in anything in a long time.
Yeah, where's he been? Spoiled little brat.
Have you seen the second one?
Okay, so Christy Swanson, I had a huge crush on, way back in the day, and so I know that she's in it and she's like the star, and I've seen like parts of it, but I've never watched it start to finish all the way through.
I can't. I feel like I must have seen it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about it.
I have it on this double disc.
From what I remember, like it's two people who because there's like a prince, and then like he has the princess, which is Christy Swanson. She gets mannequinized, and then she comes back to life once they like reconnect. Something like that. Something to that effect, from what I remember. But
I see.
what'd you do? How dare you put that out into the world? Which
What
one
I-
was it?
What'd I say? Oh, probably the remake, the musical remake.
Oh yeah, let's not jinx it.
Sorry, Fish. I'll watch what I say.
Well, let's see. How well did Mean Girls did pretty well for them recently.
I think
So
so.
maybe they will look into doing more like musical adaptations of some. I don't know.
They'll probably do Clueless next, since
That's within like the same vein of that.
the same
yeah.
wheelhouse. Yeah. I used to have a like when I was like little kid, like I had to be 3 or something, probably when I saw this. And it was probably just my imagination because I was such a huge fan of this movie. I remember my the girl who cut my hair. In my mind, she was the mannequin. I had like the biggest crush on her. I don't think she looked anything like her, but in my mind, I was it's the mannequin.
It was one of those no one else can see you but me kind of things. Yeah. Look, I'm with you, Fish. I don't really care to see all these musical remakes, but looking at how successful Mean Girls was, there's probably more coming. I would assume.
Was Color Purple? Did that do well?
I think that did okay.
And I think Wonka did pretty well. I think that's a musical.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that one yet. I got to get to that one.
I looked at myself in the screen. It looks like I'm just staring at you. while I watch
Yeah.
the movie.
I was doing one watch party one time, and both of us were facing like that way, so it looked like that one was really looking over my shoulder.
That's funny.
Yeah.
This is set in California, right?
I think so, if memory serves right. It's a nice bike. Anthony's Horrors and More. How are you?
Oh, he's oh yeah.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
that's the horror YouTuber of the month right there. Anthony's horror of the month.
Congratulations.
He beat me for the title.
Set in Philly. Okay.
Was that in Philly? Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. This is a good shot of just like the light shining on the mannequin there. Just total darkness around her.
It's kind of weird. He's talking to like a
Yeah,
mannequin.
I wanted to take you home, but they
Yeah, I
wouldn't
know.
let me.
It's like, well, yeah, it's a
Oh
good
yeah.
thing.
Reminds me of Wayne's World. She will be mine. Oh yes, she will be mine. Manny's Manic Media. Wow, that's a mouthful. But welcome.
There's the still giddy.
Yeah. No, he's coming back. See you tomorrow.
She looks so much younger here, and it's funny because she plays the oldest Golden Girl
Right?
around the same time.
You've been here 100 years.
Her husband died in women's lingerie. Ooh. I saw they have a olive Blu-ray of this, but I have not upgraded it yet.
I have not either. I need to.
It's still pretty like it's like $22.
Yeah. I could use a job. When can you start? As soon as I finish this.
Oh yeah. It's a big store.
It is. Man, it says 80s hijinks are the best. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so much fun.
James Spader cracks me up, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he was like doing like erotic thrillers at this time.
That's right. I forgot about that. He's such a tool in this movie.
It's like I was gonna get paid like $5 an hour.
Right?
I don't even want to know what a minimum wage was back in '87.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, department stores and people could afford them. Yeah, I miss department stores.
I do too, and that's like a more fancy place too, kind of. There's a
Yeah,
lot of like
it looks like it's a.
expensive.
It looks like it's like in a bank.
Yeah, like an old bank.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1987 minimum wage. I'm curious now. 3.35 per hour. So it wasn't even $5 an hour. Yeah. Anthony says, "Let me know when we're doing the Scream Watch. I'm down anytime. You let me know, man." Rosie says, "Department stores when people could afford them." That's true too, because they got so much like designer clothes now that no one can afford that shit.
That and well, like rent is so like
That too.
I doubt she owns that building. So
Right.
that's why Family Video stayed around for so long because they bought their buildings instead of renting them.
That was the Dollar General of rental stores right
Yeah.
there. Like there will be a Family Video on every corner here.
Yeah.
And this guy's got harassment lawsuits up the wazoo. Like, no, it's not her.
You say he was just looking for panties?
Yeah.
That would not be my excuse. I'd be like,
Right. Mhm.
he's kind of weird with this mannequin, isn't he? Like he doesn't even know it's alive yet. But so-
Right. Well, his girlfriend did say earlier is like you need to go get some help, and I think she's right on that. This is not normal.
yeah.
Like,
Dude, this guy's dressed for the 90s.
oh yeah. A regular kind of guy, just sitting here talking to a mannequin, falling in love with her.
I know. Like I could understand if he knew that she was, after she came to life,
Yeah.
or came to life.
Right, but she hasn't yet. That's the
I
problem.
know. This is like me going to Target and being like,
Yeah.
"What's up, ladies?" And I'm talking to the mannequin.
Yeah, Hollywood was ready for it to be the 90s. Look at him.
I know.
Hey, Holly, good to see you. How are you? Nerd Spader. He's a total nerd in this movie.
He is. He reminds me of like the boss from the first Child's Play movie.
Yeah.
Griswold.
Yep. Okay, settle down, Paul Blart. Like, you're a fucking security guard. Calm down.
I know.
Me and Rambo are on patrol. Oh, great. Aha! Likes to draw first blood.
Man, this place looks like a mall. Like look behind
Yeah.
me, it looks like he's in a mall. Oh, the dog's name is actually Rambo.
Yeah. I think I got somehow a little ahead of you by like a few seconds. So hang on, I'll pause it for a minute.
Where are you at? I'm like, they're like, and he's in front of the no smoking sign.
Okay. I got a shot of the dog. And now it's back to Hollywood. So when it's them fucking
Yeah, they're
doing
talking.
designing. Okay.
You just talk about Cellulite City.
Oh, he was in Police Academy. That's right. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Fish, are you watching this right now? Are you watching along with us, or?
Yeah, who's watching along and who's just hanging out? Because I never know with these things.
Honestly, when I watch people watch along, I've never watched along with it. You know, like,
Yeah, like if I pop into like someone else's watch party, I'm usually
yeah,
doing something else for the most part.
mm-hmm.
But it's usually a movie that I know pretty well, so I can kind of
Yeah.
pick up where things are at. But
Oh, Fish is watching.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Fish. I like his glasses.
Yeah.
I like the colors.
Is she alive for you yet?
Yeah.
Did she come to life? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
me too.
Yeah.
Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. I wish I had Mannequin on physical media. I'd join it. Well, you got that double back there. How much did that cost you? Where'd you find that at?
$9.99 on Amazon.
There you go. Oh, there you go. You can get both of them.
You said it's on Max. Are both of them on Max?
I don't know if both of them are Max. I'll have to look, but I know for sure the first one is.
I do want to get them on Blu-ray. I'm not a big fan of Olive films. Like their stuff's bright, or like it's
Yeah.
kind of look. It's kind of like when you like swim and you get chlorine in your eyes and you come out.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
That's how it is sometimes with the Olive releases. So I'm hoping now that Olive is out of business, someone else will pick these up.
Yeah. Now immediately you think he's losing his mind. He's going crazy.
Well, I would too. I'd think that.
Right?
But then again, he was talking to the mannequin before it was even alive. So
Exactly. These transitions were the best.
yeah.
I haven't watched Don't Be a Menace in forever. Holly says I just got done watching Don't Be a Menace. Damn, I haven't watched that one in so long.
Message.
Huck says the timer at the bottom where you are in the approximately. We're not exactly synced up, but we're in the same book. So yeah, it's in the 24-25 minute range. Because like my copy started off with the Olive Films logo, his started off with just the MGM. So it's not exactly on sync, but right now the mannequin is stripping naked. That's where I am. He's like, they do have nipples.
like how you'd rather hang out with a mannequin than his girlfriend.
Right? Blu-ray rewatch Basic Instinct. That's a phenomenal movie there.
I love Basic Instincts.
Me too.
Basic Instinct. I even like the second one. I haven't seen.
I
it in a
haven't seen
while.
the second one.
I mean, it's not nearly as
Right.
good. How do you end up sleeping on the stair, anyways?
I have no idea.
Like, how do you?
Like, those are questions we're not meant to ask.
Oh, I see. He was inside. I see. Okay, he was inside where the
Oh,
mannequin
okay.
was.
Yeah.
I see. I thought he was like on the step next to the homeless guy. I was like, why were you even out there?
Wait, did I say 8 last night? I meant 8 this morning.
This morning.
Yeah, crazy. That would be my reaction too.
I know.
He calls his mom. Is there something wrong with me?
That's an apartment.
Yeah, I think so.
Eh. It's got a piano.
Hux is all caught up now. Hell yeah. Brendan Rage Tabato is in the house. Says sometimes I stand up in shop windows naked and pretend to be a mannequin. Oh,
Can you imagine going downtown and you look in the
what window, man? I gotta go. I gotta go pay you a visit. Zodiac says naked mannequins. You know, Brandon, I actually want to get Brandon's thoughts on our conversation earlier of, do mannequins have nipples? You know, what I got to know that.
I feel like Brandon has a mannequin at his house.
He's probably got it in his freaking.
Yeah, it's hanging on his freezer.
Right.
You got a mannequin head, and he probably has a mannequin in pieces in his freezer.
Probably's got a mannequin. Yeah. That's probably how he fits it in. He just takes it apart, puts it in piece by piece. Mannequins have nipples. We don't know. We were debating.
They did earlier in this, like they were kind of realistic
Yes.
nipples on this mannequin.
And then we started talking of like most of the ones I used. Weird. Jamie Hart. We love Jamie. Jamie's awesome. Oh my goodness,
Jamie.
Mannequin. I saw this in theaters when it came out.
Oh,
Wow.
that's fun. Somebody asked me when I'd go back in time and what I'd do. I said I'd go back in the 80s and go to the movies. I'm sure that's a big waste of going back to time, but I just think it'd be fun.
Zodiac says, dude, mannequins in Friday the 13th remake. What was her name? Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He had the same issues going on. I love Spader's mannerisms in this movie.
It's funny because he always plays dry and like
Yep.
slower, where this one he's more like flamboyant, which is funny to see.
I mean, this guy was a robot who tried to take over the world at one point. Like, how do we get there from this?
I actually just ordered a movie with him in it called I don't know, it's a 90s thriller. I can't remember what it's called. Man of My Dreams or some Girl of My Dreams, something like that.
Okay, I think I know the one you're talking about, but I haven't seen it. Brandon says lick that like button. I like that. I like that. Jamie literally lived at a theater as a kid. If it came out in the 80s and 90s, I probably saw it. Yeah, and
That's
the,
awesome.
the heyday of
You
all
saw
this good
all.
shit coming out.
I know she probably saw all the best stuff.
Right. I'm so jealous.
Me too.
These two have a fun dynamic, though.
Yeah. Those glasses, man. I like his
I know.
glasses. James Spader's hair, man.
I know. It's the way it's combed over. It's the nerdy glasses going on. Fancy suit. What's up, Brett, man? Good real hunting. Doing good, my friend.
The awards are the 10th? Is that what it was?
Yeah, February 10th. Rosie likes how he hunches. Oh yeah, his whole posture, and this movie is even more comical.
I kind of want to get a Mannequin poster now.
Yeah,
I don't have any 80s just because 80s are a different size, and that like 1 inch cost like a
yeah.
lot.
I have a few posters that I gotta hang up and stuff, but I didn't get super into collecting posters like Garrett from Born to Be Rad does, just because one, I don't have the room for a lot of them. Two, when it comes to sizing and trying to get the right size frames, it can be a hassle sometimes. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna worry about that.
So I have about
if I see a cool one, then yeah, I'll get it. But
yeah, I have about 30 original one sheets, and I just switch them out in the same. I have one frame, and I just switch them out. Right now, I have Rocky, signed by Carl Weathers.
Yeah, R.I.P.
It's not an original though. That'd be. I wish it was an original, but that's probably
a
couple $1,000s.
That one bums me out. Carl Weathers.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I got to meet him a few years back, and it was good. It was a good experience because I've heard a lot of people didn't have that good of experience meeting him at conventions.
And he was having a little bit of a resurgence going on too. He was in like Mandalorian and Toy Story 4 and
Combat Carl.
Yeah, Combat Carl, man.
Yeah, he was just in. He's in like these commercials leading up to the Super Bowl. He's like bringing Gronkowski to the Super Bowl. He's playing his Mandalorian character, I believe. When I met Carl Weathers, he told me his favorite person to work with was Adam Sandler. He said he had the best time doing that movie.
That's awesome. Bob Barker kind of said something similar also on Happy Gilmore. He was talking about kind of the same thing.
Well, and you can imagine, it's like, it looks like he's like on vacation. No matter, he's like, looks like a good time.
Yeah, people complain about that. It's like, oh, Sandler just takes all his friends. Like, yeah, if you were Sandler's friend, wouldn't you want to go on vacation?
Yeah, Sandler doesn't have to do anything, man.
Right. Now, you don't have to like his movies, but, like, come on.
Yeah, like, if you could be in the same position, you would, whether you hate him or not. I'm actually a huge Sandler fan.
I am, too. Not as much, like, post 2010-ish. There's some ones that I like still, but not nearly as much as I did in like the 90s and the early 2000s and stuff.
I've missed a lot of his Netflix movies. I've seen a handful of them, but there's
I've seen some of them, but I haven't watched all of them.
But I'm a fan of Jack and Jill, and I know people hate that movie.
Oh, really?
Me and my friend, we went and saw it in theaters, and it was pretty full theater, and we realized we were laughing. It was us and then a bunch of like young kids. We were laughing a lot harder than the young kids, but I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot, but I like a lot of dumb things.
Hey, I do too every once in a while. We're in the 80s. We got to have a dance montage. Yeah.
These are the best.
Well, what's your favorite music montage from an '80s movie, right off the top of your head?
Oh, it's the warehouse scene from uh Footloose.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm a big Hungry Eyes and Dirty Dancing fan. I'm a big fan of
Hmm.
that montage. That's a good one.
Yeah. I love 80s montages, man.
Hmm. Of course,
80s.
speaking of Carl Weathers, Rocky Four,
Oh
right?
yeah.
You got the No Easy Way Out one, and
Hmm.
even the one where Hearts on
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah.
Like so many good ones in that one too.
Yeah.
Where he says you guys picking up Footloose when it comes out in 4K. Probably not right away, but eventually I'll grab it. Yeah, probably when it's on sale or something.
Yeah, I have the Steelbook on pre-order. The Steelbook's pretty cool.
Ooh, Zodiac's Bloodsport for '80s montages. Hell yeah.
Hmm. And I'm a big fan of the Batman getting ready, like those
Yep.
montages.
Yep. Like, look at that hair, man.
I was like Tina Turner.
Yep. See, I could sit and watch this all day. Like, I'm having a great time.
I, man, they have the worst security there.
Yeah, it's just one guy and his dog
Uh,
that doesn't even attack or do anything.
uh, where'd he get a mustache at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like you don't think he'd hear the music blaring?
Right? It would have been a twist if like the music and everything was in his head too, and the dude
Yeah.
was just nuts. Like,
Ah,
I love that pose.
maybe we can get a GI Joe and we'll double
Right.
sometime.
That's what I like to call Andy's coming. Like,
Yeah.
man, what a character this guy.
I know. I'd be impressed about how he got to the mannequin like that. I mean, how'd you get a mannequin
Right?
like that?
How convenient.
Oh, they're on patrol.
Rambo's about to draw first blood.
Uh,
All right, so who's goofier, this guy or the two dim-witted cops from Halloween 5? Like,
probably Halloween 5. I think it's the music that really
it is. It was such a strange creative choice.
I do like the movie though.
You know what? I have a soft spot for it too. I have a lot of nostalgia for it because I used to grow up watching it on Fear Fest
Yeah,
all the
oh,
time.
yeah,
4 and
AMC.
5 back to back every single year. Like so,
Uh-huh.
I do have a soft spot for Halloween 5.
Same with like on like USA Channel, they showed Child's Play 2 and 3 back to
Yeah.
back all the time. All these people are there to see mannequins. Oh, what different times.
Mannequin got an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song. I forgot
Did
about
it
that.
really?
I thought I heard about that a long time ago, and it
What
completely. Probably Dream About Me, the one we just heard, or the one at the end.
Yeah. I was I made a on my stories I did a story about the watch along, and man, I was trying to look up some of the songs and none of the songs were popping up.
Yeah, I was having trouble too.
So I just had to randomly do a random as Brandy, whatever her name is. I picked one for other songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, her tone shifted way too quick for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a whole team of mustache twirling villains in this movie.
The nighttime fair.
Nothing's gonna stop us now. Thank you, Fish. That's the
Yeah.
one that got nominated. The and that's the one that closes the film out, I think, too. So yeah, when I said the one at the end, that's the one I was thinking of. The dude just burned the place down, just coming back there like nothing happened.
Like, how much are they going to pay a window
Right,
dresser? You
come
know,
on.
like
Remember, guys, we looked up earlier in the show. Minimum wage in 1987 was $3.30 something. So how much are we paying here?
yeah.
You could drive me to work every day. So let's see. Okay. Not again, man.
One thing I don't miss about the old days is smoking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like smoking on planes and like like even in rest like when you go to like
Say yeah, restaurants they got
Restaurant-
smoking and non-smoking, but
non-smoking.
it doesn't make a difference. They're still
I
smoking
know.
in the building.
so when like you go to a casino sometimes, and they're smoking inside, it throws
Yeah.
you off and you're like, oh
Yeah.
I wonder if James Spader likes that he was in this movie or if he doesn't talk about
I'd
it.
say I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard him talk about this movie.
Yeah. But he also seems like a guy who'd be like, yeah, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Like he doesn't seem like somebody who'd be embarrassed about something he did.
No, I don't think he would either. I just again, I just think it's one of those situations where no one brings this one up to him.
Yeah. I feel like Kim Cattrall might be embarrassed about it, but Who knows? Like I said, like I think this was a pretty big hit back in the day.
I think so. I mean, it got a sequel for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
so people liked it. It probably did well enough. Like I said, we got Oscar nomination for best song,
Yeah.
so it got some attention.
Mm-hmm.
Blu-ray says, "Have we ever watched Mannequin 2?" Like I said, I've seen like random clips, but I've never watched it all the way through.
I feel like I have, but I don't remember it. I know I've seen this like 100 times, but
I
it's been a
love
few
Christy
years.
Swanson though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tough Turf is awesome with James Spader.
Yep.
He has a good thriller from like '89 with Rob Lowe.
Oh,
That's really good. I
shit.
can't remember what it's called. Like Perfect Company, something. I can't remember what it's called actually. But it was like an obsession thriller.
How is this guy not sued by so many fucking people right now?
Can I show you something in your size?
You're right. It's like Anchorman. I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants. That dude, James Spader's character would totally go up to someone like that. That dog's useless.
Man, I cannot think of any movies or what the title's name. But have you seen the movie with man, I can't think of who's in it now, but they're in Target overnight.
Oh, is that the Natalie Portman one?
No.
Where she's like she gives birth and
No.
fucking
Yeah,
where the heart is.
Walmart, where the heart is. That's
Right,
what- yeah,
right.
Walmart,
The one
yeah.
in Target. I don't
Walmart,
remember the
baby.
one in Target. No.
Man, I cannot remember what it's called. It's a good movie. It's like from like late '80s, early '90s.
Career opportunities. Okay.
Career opportunities. Oh,
Thank you guys. And the bad
yeah,
influence.
The Bad Influence.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotta put that bad influence on my watch list.
Yeah,
While I'm thinking
It's,
about it.
one of my favorite directors did it. Curtis Hanson.
Okay.
I don't know if you like movies like Hand That Rocks the Cradle or
Oh, I love Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Yeah.
or The River Wild. He was a director of those.
I actually have not seen River Wild. I know
Oh,
that's
it's
one
good.
that a lot of people talk about. And I can't chime into that one.
It's good.
You want to move your sweetheart?
Like what would that be to happen if he like walked in the middle of them like
Yeah, like he's not
it,
hurting
like,
nobody. Like just leave him and his mannequin alone. Like what's the big deal? It's weird, yeah, but hey, if he's happy and he's not hurting nobody, good for him, I guess.
I don't know. First you're talking to mannequins and then you're burning down the place.
Yeah.
Dang, knocked him in the middle of next week.
Right? Of course he didn't see you. You're a mannequin.
Man, they got everything out of the store.
Yeah, they do.
When do these people sleep? Because they're there during the day, they're there at night.
Yeah. I think we only seen him in his apartment in that one scene.
Yeah.
Like I gotta get me a pair of Hollywood glasses there.
I need to start dressing like him.
Right?
I'm digging his threads. Angle on it.
Now it's time to go admit myself at this point. If I'm seeing that shit and no one else is, I need some help.
And I was like, how's there all that wind in there? You know,
Right? Like, where's the wind coming from?
but that's the charm of the 80s and 90s, man.
Yeah.
You don't need it. But like now, if this were to come out, it'd be torn apart.
You really think that dog's gonna do anything? It's just so ridiculous.
That's gonna,
I love that it shows like the stilled mannequin.
it scared the crap out of me though if I was that security guy.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Someone in the chat said earlier that this is essentially a horror movie. If you just spin the tone of the film around, like the basic setups there.
I'm having kids.
Right, like who said anything about kids, dude? All right, how many times have you used that line?
That's how he got his last girlfriend.
All right.
They haven't showed them kiss at all yet, have they?
No.
They're already talking about having kids.
No, he's tried a couple times, but something always comes up,
Yeah.
right? There's always an interruption.
That's why it's funny. It's like they haven't had their first kiss yet.
I know.
They're talking about having kids.
Should we name our kid Pinocchio? Bro, chill.
Why?
Right. Oh man, those transitions.
People taking notes.
Right.
It's a crime scene. Oh, dang, he's still knocked out.
Rambo's fine. He's just sitting over there doing nothing like usual. She's like the only one in this movie outside of Emmy and Hollywood that are like sweet, just genuinely good people.
Yeah.
Like all these, everyone else is so slimy and
I
scummy.
know. So does he have to change that window every night?
I think so. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like that's his whole job.
That would. You get so like not writer's block, but like you need that creativity
Exactly.
every night. Dang. I think maybe every week would be more doable.
Couple days a week, maybe, sure, but yeah.
Yeah. It was just for the sales.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm getting a job as a mannequin displayer.
Right.
The only time I ever really see mannequins are like at Target, you know. But then
Yeah.
again, I'm not really paying attention. I guess maybe Walmart does, or maybe J.C. Penney's, but I don't really pay attention. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
For
know
some reason,
JCPenney does. I don't know if Walmart does or not.
for some reason, I paid. For some reason, I know that they're at Target. I don't know why. I got David Diggs and
David Diggs
John
and
Joe
John
Juggalo.
Joe Juggalo. How are you guys? Welcome.
Jeff, how you
Welcome to
doing,
the
buddy?
party. Speaking of mall cops, hang on, let me play this.
Welcome to the show.
I forgot I had that clip for a second.
I love Kevin James.
I do too. Uh-oh, taking her in the stock room. See, everyone else is having a perfectly normal reaction. Like, what is going on here? Jesus, look at
Man,
that.
look at that store.
Wow.
$89%. That's a lot.
Yeah. Damn, he worked his way up to vice president.
In like a week.
Right.
But you know what? They're not going to want him to dress those mannequins anymore.
Uh-oh. We're going to expose him for his love for his mannequin.
Who's taking these pictures?
Right.
Were they in the window?
Yeah,
No,
they were. Yeah, they snuck in while the security guard was chasing them around.
Okay.
And so yeah, they were secretly there.
That's 80%, 80%, 89% down. I'm sure he's going to do it.
Exactly.
Blackmail him.
Him just carrying that thing around everywhere. Oh, going in the women's room.
I know.
Like,
I think it'd be cool to have like the mannequin from this movie. Like if you had like
that'd be a really cool prop. Yeah.
Cool prop to have.
David,
See,
yes, there was a mannequin too.
Yeah.
He's talking to the dummy again.
Wait,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be a little nosy and kind of listening too.
Well,
Like,
what was his reasoning for going into the girls' bathroom?
Yeah, he didn't give one. He said the men's room is broken.
Oh, okay.
But like that was the excuse.
Yeah.
But why he chose to go in there in the first place, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they're nicer. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's going on, Antonis?
Oh yeah, David. There was a second one with Chrissy Swanson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the guy was though.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it says his name, but I don't know. Meshack Taylor. That's why that makes me laugh in the trailer.
Right? He's such a fun character, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, this guy's probably crazy, but oh well, who cares? I'm weird too.
Yeah.
Like, Mannequin's not a horror movie, but it should be, honestly.
It could be. They can make it a horror movie.
Right. William Ragsdale for the guy in Mannequin 2, I think.
Mannequin too. Is what else has William Ragsdale been in?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Oh, it is. It does say William Ragsdale.
Okay.
That's Jason Williamson.
1991 was when that one came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Big Christy Swanson fan. That's before Buffy too.
They say that was pre-Buffy. That was pre-Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
Like,
I forget she's in Dude, Where's My Car?
Chrissy Boner. Charlie from Fright Night, of course.
Okay.
All right. I didn't know that was his name, like his actual name. I just know him as Charlie from Fright Night.
There's also a Herman from Herman's Head.
Was he? Damn.
What is Herman's Head?
I don't know. I know that name. I've never seen it. It's so romantic. I'll be waiting in the window.
Such a Samantha thing to say.
Right? See, that mannequin's got nipples too.
I feel like this movie would be rated R just because of the nipples.
The nipple usage, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but still PG though.
Oh, this one's PG?
Yeah, but PG was different back then because like
Yeah.
Poltergeist was PG, you know.
I'm kind of surprised that some of these 80s movies they don't get, or 80s and 70s movies, they don't get what is it called? Not graded, but re-rated.
Re-rated?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so that was good for PG back in 87, but now in
Yeah.
2023 it should be like a PG-13 R rating, whatever, but
Because when you buy movies, sometimes it will still like ask for ID, like at Walmart or something, if it's rated R. So
Yeah.
like you could essentially have kids go buy, Jaws, and then you could have a parent get really mad, be like, "Ah."
right. Well, it said it was PG.
Yeah.
Like, he loves what he does too much.
I know. That's good. I wish I loved what I did.
I wish I loved anything as much as that guy loves his job. Herman's Head was kind of like a comedic version of Inside Out. Interesting. I like that setup there.
I used to watch Designing Women when I was.
I did not watch that.
I used to always think Ernie Hudson was in it for like the longest time when I was a kid. I thought the guy was Ernie Hudson.
Ben just got out of Lisa Frankenstein. I'm looking forward to that. How was that? Did you like it?
Is it good?
Because that's one I'm really looking forward to. Who do you have for the Super Bowl?
Well, I'm a huge Detroit fan. I'm from Detroit, so I wanted the Lions to win because this once in a lifetime for them to get where they.
Yeah,
are
I was
now.
rooting for the Lions too.
So I don't really care because they're both there. Maybe I guess Kansas City because I'm a Taylor Swift fan.
See, that's a fair point. I was gonna go 49ers just to piss Brett off.
But I do like Kelsey and Mahomes together. Mahomes. But it's just kind of boring because they've both been in the Super Bowl a lot.
Yeah.
It's like they're like the new Patriots.
Ben says I'm not watching the Super Bowl. Hate both teams. And people who say like I watch Super Bowl for the trailers. The trailers drop online like right away now. You don't even need to watch it for the trailers anymore. Same thing with the commercials. The good commercials, they're online immediately.
Yeah.
So
I still watch it for the commercials.
yeah.
I
Every
like
once in
order
a
pizza and
while,
watch
I'll
it.
like tune into like some of like one of the random quarters or a little bit of the halftime show. I'll check in on, but that's about it. Swifty, Swifty. Yeah, I remember that stream you did on Planet Dirty where you, Brandon, were showing off your Taylor Swift Eras Tour stuff.
I know.
So, yeah, I
E-
can attest to that.
Even Christian's a Swiftie.
And look, she's an incredible businesswoman. Like, she
Uh,
knows, like, she's genius in terms of marketing. And she does have some good songs. I wouldn't call myself the Swiftie by any means, but her music's typically not my kind of thing. But
Yeah, they're catchy.
who's performing? Probably Taylor Swift. No,
No,
I think she's doing a Japan show that night. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be Usher.
Usher, that's right. Damn, what's Usher been up to?
I know, really. I remember that he was like one of my first like cassette tapes when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, Usher and Genuine and Drew Hill. But yeah, I think there was rumors that Taylor Swift was gonna do it, but she turned it down. Maybe because she already had the set date for her
Yeah.
tour. This man is them off. That's funny.
Like this whole okay, let's break down this chase scene here. We got two dimwits chasing down Jonathan and his lovely mannequin girlfriend.
I know.
That's literally what's going on right now.
He's get grease all over his face.
And somehow these are high stakes for this movie.
But you know what? That's all you needed in the 80s.
Exactly. Like it's a good time.
I love how it's a man. Like it just cracks me up, man.
Just like the visual of being in one of the other cars. Like, why is that dude riding on his motorcycle with a mannequin behind him?
David, I'm a big Bobby Brown fan. I love New Edition.
Lisa Frankenstein was kind of strange. Reminds me of a weird 80s comedy like Mannequin.
The Mannequin.
Then I'll probably love it.
So as soon as I saw the trailer, it reminded me of like a movie from like '93 or something. It reminded me
Yeah.
of like My Boyfriend's Back. I don't know if you.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it anything like My Boyfriend's Back, Ben? Yeah, Mr. Telephone Man. That gets stuck in my head all the time.
Idiots.
New Edition, David. New Edition is actually on my my bucket list of seeing people. I haven't seen them yet. I've seen Boys to Men. I've seen almost all the people I've wanted to see, but I have not seen New Edition yet.
Oh, Blu-ray. My Boyfriend's Back is great. You definitely got to check that one out.
It's a fun movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have that one.
I don't know if I have a copy of My Boyfriend's Back, actually, now I'm thinking about it.
They have a Kino. Kino has one.
All right.
On
I'll have to look
Blu-ray.
into that. There's Popeye's chicken right there.
She's super pretty in this movie. Like I've never like
But she's beautiful, yeah.
like I didn't really care for her in like anything else, but like her here I like her.
Yeah.
I'm not even Big Trouble in Little China. Like yeah, I mean she's pretty, but like here she's gorgeous. No Christy Swanson though.
Oh, are they finally gonna kiss? Wow, they're actually kissing.
They had to be kissing, like they were like on each other in the pictures. Like what were they doing in the pictures?
Right?
And what was he doing in that room with her? You know, like
That's a good. Yeah, you're right. Wait a minute.
he had like his hair was kind of messed up.
He's banging the mannequin right now in a tent
Yeah.
in the department store. This is happening.
I'm in the wrong
Honestly.
the wrong work.
I don't know whose limbs is whose.
I know. That would be really weird if someone did catch him now because she turned into a man.
Yes.
There, butt naked.
And she would be naked, yes.
They'd both be naked. Like that, there's some that you'd be like, okay, you need to get on my store if you're naked.
Ben says, not as good as My Boyfriend's Back, but it's sort of similar humor. Hell
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. Does it come out on Friday or is it already? He must have saw a preview
Yeah, I
'cause
don't think
a
it's out
Monday.
yet.
No.
Oh yeah, she was in Porky's. I watched Porky's.
Oh,
in
she
forever
was. She
either.
was. Yeah, I haven't seen Porky's in forever either.
How many Porky's movies did they do? I know they did a few of them. I've seen Porky's 1 and 2. Nothing past that.
I can't remember. Same with like Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh yeah, Revenge of the
There's
Nerds
like
had
four
like
of them.
4 fucking
Yeah.
movies.
What was that? Was that a
That
drum?
was me hitting my mic stand here. That was my
Oh, I
bad.
thought like.
Yeah. I was moving some shit around.
Do you have a Goofy Movie shirt on?
I do. Yeah, there's Roxanne
Oh,
and Max right
Roxanne.
there. Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome. Where'd you get that?
Amazon of all places. I'll have to send you the link.
Yeah, send me that link, man. I like that
I will.
shirt. The only like, I mean, and I don't mind, but the only like, Goofy Movie stuff you can get is Powerline, which is awesome.
Yeah,
but
I did have a Powerline like tour shirt as well.
Yeah,
where it's
Powerline.
got like the list of cities that he was
yeah,
going into.
yeah, the standout tour.
Yeah,
95.
yeah, I got that one too.
I love that movie,
I do too.
a Goofy Movie.
There was 3 Porky's movies. Okay.
3, okay. Bobby Brown was supposed to play Powerline, but he was having some issues with like the law and drugs.
I did not know that. Yeah. Well, I knew about the law and the law and
Yeah.
drugs bit of it, but I did
Yeah,
not know he was supposed to play Powerline.
He was supposed to play Powerline, write the music and stuff, and then it went to Tevin Campbell, which Tevin Campbell did a great job.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen like they did like a anniversary event thing a couple years
Yes.
ago. And he got for the first time ever performed it live, and he still sounds the same.
Damn.
He did a great job.
That's awesome, man. I would have loved to have gone there. I saw that where they're like,
Okay, look at that visual. Look at Spader right now. So I gotta take a screenshot of that and make that like my cover photo or something. What are you trying to say?
I know. These people have access to the building, like no, you know, like,
Right? Like what?
like I understand James Spader being able to come in because he's like the manager, but like James or
Well, they both got fired. Remember?
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I don't think this anymore. Actually,
He's naked.
where's the naked mannequin? Where is it?
They'd be like, why do you keep?
Wakey, wakey, store's open. That's the most people I've ever seen in that store at one time.
And they're gonna be like, what's with these employees
Right?
sleeping?
This is our vice president?
I know, really. I'm not gonna lie, but that blanket looks comfortable.
Yeah. I've not watched any of the Blacklist yet, but I heard he's incredible in that.
My grandma likes the Blacklist, or at least she did. Is it still on?
I think so. I think it's still going.
There's a show right now called Found that's really good.
Found.
It's with
I
like
haven't
Zach
heard that one.
Morris. He like
Oh,
kidnaps
wow.
this. He like kidnaps this girl, and then like 20 years later, she kidnaps him, and
Whoa.
and uses him to find missing people because she's like a cop now. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've only seen a few episodes.
I gotta check that out. Where's that streaming at?
So it's a network show, but it should be it might be streaming somewhere.
Okay.
It's like NBC or something. But it's really good. Yeah, it's called Found. Or maybe it's Fox. I miss like those kind of colors and lights.
I do too.
Now like everything like where I'm actually like everything's just white. White and minimalist.
It's so plain and boring.
Even like McDonald's is just like, man, this doesn't even look like I'm at McDonald's.
McDonald's looks depressing now.
Dude, it's like you're walking into like an iPhone store.
Yeah.
An Apple store, not iPhone store, but Apple
I
store.
remember when I was a kid growing up in the 90s and stuff like that. It was so colorful. You had lots of reds, lots of yellows, and now it's just nothing.
I haven't been there, but I just was made aware of this, that I have a old school Taco Bell like 15 minutes away from my house, so I definitely want to go there before
Wow.
they change it. Hey, he's good.
Right?
Man in a leather
Smooth
jacket.
moves there, yeah.
It's crazy to even say like, dude, I miss malls. Like that's I never thought I'd have to say I miss a mall.
Yeah. I miss the malls in the way they used to be
Hmm.
because we still got a mall here that does okay, but it's filled with like teenagers and obnoxious crowds, and it's not as it doesn't feel the same wonder that it used to be.
Yeah.
We don't have stuff like KB Toys around anymore either.
Yeah.
So like, because that was always one of my favorite places to go to in the mall.
KB. Yeah.
KB Toys. Oh yeah, his new dog. I think this one's called Terminator.
Goes to tax the customer.
I love how he did get worried for a second though, seeing that it was
Uh-huh.
a bigger dog, a meaner dog.
Uh, everyone's flying around.
So essentially, she's upset that he loves this mannequin more than her at this point. Like,
Wouldn't you though? Wouldn't you kind of be
yeah.
upset? Man, they are making a mess.
Yeah, they are. Who's gonna clean that up, man? Oh, Suncoast Video. We had
Okay.
Media Play too. I don't know if you guys
Mm-mm.
had
We
Media
had
Play,
like
but
I used to love Suncoast and Sam Goody.
yeah. Like he's
Oh,
having
dang.
the time of his life.
Man. Records.
I thought she was already disassembled for a second.
No, I'm not in Detroit anymore. I'm in Arizona now. I've been here for about 30 years. I was,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah. That's why like I'm always I miss snow and this and that, but I never had to drive in it.
Yeah.
So I don't have that argument here. I've never had to deal with it in the driving. So
Yeah, it's annoying.
yeah, that's what I hear.
But though, if you like were born and raised in somewhere like California, who like doesn't see snow, and you happen to get snow for the very first time, and obviously, yeah, I could see why you would be excited about that. But in the Midwest, again, Detroit's not too far from here, so like it's the same weather. You know how it goes. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, you get it all the time, on and off throughout the entire year, not just in the winter. And yeah, it gets cold pretty quick. David wants to know if you're a White Stripes fan.
I don't know much of their stuff,
I never dove into them too deep.
but I like what I'm going to Wichita, that song.
Yeah,
I have nothing against him. I'm sure if I went to a concert I'd enjoy myself.
right.
But yeah, like, he doesn't do stuff with his wife anymore, does he?
I
It's
don't
just
think so.
Not Jack Black. It's just Jack White now, I believe.
Like this third act is absolutely insane.
Do you know a lot of people in Arizona? Brett?
I need to make a trip to Arizona for a convention.
Because me, I feel like I'm like the only person out here. There's a
Yeah, I
few
really-
in California.
Say, I really don't know many people in Arizona, so
Yeah. I feel like everybody else, like in like the YouTube community, they're more back east.
yeah.
Did you say you're back east?
Yeah, I'm in Ohio, so
Ohio, okay.
yep. Detroit's like about an hour away.
Yeah.
Hour drive. So
Man, I was just in Ohio a year and a half ago during June. Because where I'm at, we don't have humidity really.
right.
And man, dude,
We got it here.
Man, as soon as I got off,
Yeah.
and then got back on, like I was sweating every day that I was there. I was in like Dayton over there.
Yeah, again, I would have the same reaction. I just saw this mannequin come to life before my eyes. It's like she's real now. Oh, Braden Timmons, Tony and Victoria, and Jason from Sinister Cinema. That's right.
I don't know who they are. I've never cinema. What was it?
Jason from Sinister Cinema.
I don't know who that is.
He's got a decent sized channel. David's in Kentucky.
There's a lot of people in Kentucky, really.
Mike and Jay from Wham are Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm. And so it's like Pizzow.
Yeah.
You got Mid-Level Media.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Pit.
He's like, all right, my turn. I'm like,
I didn't notice his bowling shoes, Fish. I saw Fish was talking about his.
yeah, I didn't
bowling-
notice it until after he pointed that out. So,
Those would be super uncomfortable running in. Like Rick Moranis. Oh,
oh no!
It's funny because I feel like this is the part I remember the most.
That's again another harassment suit, right?
Oh
there.
man.
Look at that. True love prevailed. She came to life for real.
You know what they didn't do in this movie is the fish out of water. Because
Yeah.
wouldn't she be like very
She's from the Egyptian, like
Yeah.
old ancient Egyptian times.
wouldn't she be very like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? But no,
Well, I
she-
think the opening credits kind of implies, and she does mention like she knew Chris Columbus, that she's gone through all periods of time, so she's probably adjusted to everything by now. But yeah, I would have liked them to have done that fish out of water aspect of it.
she's so small.
All right, but lovely.
Yeah.
On videotape. Oh, remember those kids? Brett says you'll see all those names as presenters at the Real Horror Wars. There you go.
Well, I'm sorry. What was it? Sinister something.
Sinister Cinema.
Cinema.
Yeah.
Tony and Victoria, and then Jason.
Tony and Victoria from Flopbuster. I don't know if you know that channel.
Flockbuster or Flopbuster?
Flopbuster. FLOP Buster.
I'm gonna have to look into these people. Obviously, I'm in the small little.
They're
corner.
good people. They're good people. She's a dummy. I love that delivery, by the way. That's right. They did have a scene where she was curious about power tools. It's a quick moment, but yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Right. He's like, when's it gonna be my turn, man? Come on. Great song to close us out on.
Nope. An Oscar. Did it win or was it just nominated?
He's back to my.
Chris, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I don't-
Fish, do you know if it won the Academy Award or was it just nominated?
I think it was just nominated.
No, okay. I wonder what won that year.
1987 Best Original Song went to.
They get married in the store.
Yeah, come on. Round Midnight from Herbie Hancock won Best Original
Herbie
Song
Hancock.
that year.
This needs the Legacy sequel.
It does. I'd be down. Why not?
I feel like there'd be people excited, more people than they think.
You know what would make an interesting premise for a Legacy sequel to this to kind of bring everybody back? Have some kind of magic to where he turns into a mannequin and she has to figure out how to bring him back to real life.
Yeah.
Somehow. So I think that could be an interesting way to do it, kind of flip the tables around.
So I take it the second one, they're different characters.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Like I said, I think it's like a prince and a princess who got like lost in time or something like that. So yeah, guys, that was Mannequin. What a fun time! Like I said, it's been a while since I revisited that one.
It's been a long time since I've seen this. And like I said, I watched it. There are like 10 movies that I watched all the time in the 90s or on VHS that I haven't seen since that time. And this was one of them.
Yeah. It was good to go back and revisit this one. I had a really great time watching. It's silly, but sometimes it's all you need. Sometimes you just need a quick, easy watch that just checks all those boxes for you. And this movie does.
Yeah. I love having a good time when I watch these movies, man.
All right. So, dude who loves movies. Now, I don't know how, because every creator is different. So some like to plan their content ahead. Some kind of just wing it, and do whatever they feel like on the spot. So what do you like to do? Do you like to plan ahead, or do you just kind of do whatever whenever you think about it?
So I do have stuff that I do plan ahead. Like I have, I just got a Zombie box with some like little giant stuff in there that I'm going to do a video and unboxing for.
Oh yeah.
And then I have I'm getting the Dark Man set, so I want to show that off. And I also have the big box set of Mario from '93 coming in, so that's all set to go. But like sometimes I'll just okay, so like when I went and saw Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't when I watched it, I didn't expect to want to see, or I didn't expect myself to want to do a video about it. But my experience there, seeing people's reactions, I was like, wow, there's something like that gets you more excited. Okay, there's something to that. Like I went and saw the Taylor Swift concert movie or whatever.
Oh, the Eras Tour, yeah.
Yeah, I did not plan on doing a video about that. But when I got there, I was like, wow, this is different. Like they had photo ops, they had all these different activities to do.
That was an event. Yeah.
So I went and I recorded everything and I just made a quick video about it because I'm sure people who couldn't make it out to the theaters would want to see what they did and what they can do with other movies. They can make events like this. Say what you want about Taylor Swift, but she put butts in seats and put a lot. They paid the bills for a couple months at the theater. So.
As I said, she's a marketing genius. Like she knows how to run a business for sure. How to handle a brand. That's for sure. But so now live, you're on lives all the time. But as far as your own channel, do you have any plans to start going live over there?
It's something I want to get into this year. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I just don't. Exciting. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to be good at it. So.
I'm still not good at it. Who cares? Just get on there and do it, man. Yeah. It's fun because I love all the interaction with everybody. That's why I like doing lives.
Mm-hmm. And Garrett and I were thinking about doing double lives with our Rad Dudes episode where he's live on his channel and I'll be live on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we've been talking about doing that soon or sometime this year. But yeah, I just, I enjoy being on people's lives, but I think it'd be cool to do to do it myself, maybe. Just talk to the audience, because there's a lot of times where people, I know a lot of people, but they don't have one-on-one ask me anything kind of situations.
Yeah. Yep. As far as what I got going in terms of live shows, real quick, just to kind of run it down, we're gonna be watching tons of great stuff this month. My Bloody Valentine, the original, is coming up. Nice. Dirty Dancing's coming up. Tammy and the T-Rex, that cinematic masterpiece. And the underappreciated Mike Myers film, So I Married an Axe Murderer. Right?
I love that movie.
Because this month is all about love and the good and the bad that comes with it. That's another one I don't see too many people talking about either. But
I saw you did something with the Sweethearts. Or what was the Jennifer Love Hewitt movie?
Heartbreakers. Yeah, that one's
Heartbreakers,
coming up too.
Heartbreakers.
Damn, that's an underrated gem too.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And then as far as pre-recorded stuff, I'm still working on my video essay of why Grease 2 is better than the original. So that's coming
wow.
at some point. We're working on it now. So that's it for me. Cody, thanks so much for coming. You're welcome back anytime. Just let me know.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, we'll definitely do this again for sure. So thank you everybody who came in and hung out and all that stuff like that. And yeah, we'll have to find another movie that we can come on and do this again for. So that's it, guys. Be excellent to each other and party on.